So actually, I was like honestly the lucky one because like I was working at Super B for like back in March. It was like my 5th month, and my 5th month we officially partnered with Sui, which means that I had to like onboard to Sui like before that in February. I didn't know anything. All I know was like Sui has like co-founders from Meta, so I didn't know who Christian Thompson was, which means that I'm like a whole newbie, and I had to like you know train myself to know about like more Sui network. So as like based on my experience, what I did for the very first time was like I was like reading the like research, you know, like white paper or like their website, their Twitter, like that was I did. So like if I go back to March, I would rather you know turn on the alert for Sui network, Sui Play, Walrus Protocol, like deep book on Sui, like Sui community, not Sui fans, like Sui naming service. Okay, I turn on the alert for 7 official accounts. I turn on alert for the 5 co-founders like George, Evan, like Sam, and who else like Adani and like Costas. You know, I turned on the alert for the founders and Gap from marketing. You know, he's a global head of marketing, and Christian, Rebecca. You know, I'm like turning on the alert for the top voices and like you know like official accounts. I'm like reading their blog like every time they upload like new like updates. I'm just like following them on channels a lot. So that was the first thing I did, like to learn more about Sui. And I was reading a research paper from 4 Pillars, and like you know carefully reading their 80 pages long research, like making my own research about like you know like Nauer and like Wormhole, kind of like that. So you just have to like study Sui first. Like everyone says like learn Sui. Like as a marketer yourself, you have to like learn about Sui stack and like how Sui is like doing on the blockchain. That's the most important part to onboard to Sui. Like you have to know this ecosystem, like you have to know this technology, what they're doing, what they're aiming to build, like what is their vision. And after that, so there's a community named Sui Folks, so you can just like join the community and like figure out how they like communicate with each other. Then you will figure out how Sui community like interacts with each other, what is their culture, like what's the ecosystem culture like that. So learn about from them on Twitter, like learn their culture and try to join, like hop into them. Like although I'm a gaming partner, like I'm an external partner, not like a part of the Sui Folks. I was just like interacting with like ambassadors, like just like general community members a lot, act like one of the Sui fam, and it kind of works well in the end. Like people call me like Sui KOL now, you know, it's like it's an interesting thing. You think? You agree? Yeah,
I agree.
you know, like I was like walking on the road in Singapore, and someone just like came to me saying like, "Oh, you're Claire, right?" And he introduced himself. I was like, "Oh, I'm a Sui fam." You know, like I'm the external partner, so it's like honestly not like possible like generally, but you know, I was just acting like one of the bullish, you know, person on Sui, so that's how it works.